Okay guys, we are going to be using the latex mold with this. Now, generally you'll want to secure your piece to the base before you do, because you don't want it sliding around. In which case, if you just use a little bit of hot glue, put it on the bottom, you shouldn't have any problem with it. Now, with this, let's go ahead and open it up here. You can see our latex on it. When you're first putting that first piece on, that first layer, that oh so crucial layer. Now, the main reason I am not using this sealed first is I want it to be able to move around. This way I can show you exactly what happens when it's like that. Like I said, this is basically a tutorial video. So if we screw up, you're probably going to screw up, and we're going to show you what happens when we screw up. But you want to try and have your first layer light, because you don't want any bubbles on it. It's the most important one because it's the one that picks up all of your detail. Now, we also did a little flange off to the sides. This way it just comes out to the sides here. Now, you can't do multiple layers at a time with this. You have to let the first layer dry, and within 24 hours apply this next layer on it. Now, sometimes this can be fast, and sometimes this might take a little bit of time. To expedite the time, take a hair dryer, and you can help dry it a little bit faster. You'll know it's dry whenever it's no longer any white. You know, it'll be completely more of a yellowish look to it. Okay, so as you can see, we went ahead and did the mother mold for the pieces that we had, and it turned out really well with it. Kept all the details and everything for it. So this way, when you take your piece out, you can set it inside of here, and when you go and put your pieces together and do your molds, when you go to cast after that, then you already have it ready. It's in a stable place so where you don't have to worry about it deforming or anything like that, because if you try to do this on its own, it's just gonna lean to the sides and everything, and you know, it's soft. Now, one bigger issue I had though when I was doing it is it did stick together, and I didn't peel it off of my main pieces before I tried to take it off the mold. So as a result, it snapped when I was trying to take them apart. So if possible, once it's completely dried and set, you'll want to go and peel these pieces out first, then go and take it out of the mold, if possible. I mean, then do your mold over top of it, because it kept all of the fine little details on it. One of the biggest issues I had when I did the mold in the first place is it has this little lip that I had it sticking out on, and it grabbed a hold of that and just stuck to it. I mean, it curled underneath it. I had to go and actually trim the piece down so I can get it out easier. But all in all, my masterpiece might be destroyed now, but it was alright. It was a learning experience anyways. But I have my molds ready to go. So now it's just a matter of going and casting it and seeing what we get with that. But that'll be another tutorial. You definitely want to have something to make it a little bit slicker. I tried baby powder as one tutorial had said that I've seen online, but unfortunately it did still stick to it. It made it really loose, and it didn't want to stick to it when I was first putting it down. But once 2 hours in, once it started to cure and I tried to take it out, no, it was stuck. I had to peel it out, so yeah, that was an issue. But all in all, though, it was actually still really good, and it kept all the details for everything that I needed with these. And I'm still just very, very impressed with it. But next thing on it is just going ahead and casting the pieces and see what we get out of it. And until next time, class dismissed.